and welcome back to our channel. Today's video, as I'm sure you can tell from the title, is going to be what my 10-month-old baby eats in a day. Before I get started in the video, I do want to give you guys a little bit of background about my son Taryn. We started baby-led weaning with him at 5.5 months. Occasionally we do give him purees, and we have from the beginning, but for the most part he feeds himself and he does really good. I am breastfeeding him still, and honestly he has not slowed down in the breastfeeding department. I still breastfeed him about 6 to 8 times a day on top of 3 meals and 1 or 2 snacks a day. So he eats a lot. He is also walking and always on the go, so I think that that has a lot to do with why he consumes so much, but I thought I would share with you guys exactly what he eats in a day. Be sure to subscribe if you are new, and let's go ahead and jump on in. I've already filmed breakfast and lunch, so we're gonna just talk about what he had for those 2 meals today. So last night Taryn went to bed a little late, so we started our day a little later on. Normally he wakes up at 7 o'clock, breastfeeds, and then eats breakfast by 7:30, but today it was about 8 o'clock is when he woke up, breastfed, and then about 8:30 is when he actually got his breakfast. For breakfast this morning, Taryn had what I like to call them egg cups. I'm not really sure exactly what they are. Taryn can be a little finicky when it comes to eating eggs. He doesn't like them warm and he doesn't like scrambled eggs, so the easiest way for me to get them in his system is with these egg cups. I pre-made them the night before. Each cup has 1 egg, a little bit of turkey sausage, some green and orange bell pepper, and cheese. He's getting a vegetable, he's getting some protein from egg, and he's getting some calcium, some dairy from the cheese. I gave him one of those this morning. You can see I cut them up pretty small, and then I also cut up a mandarin orange or a tangerine. I'm not really exactly sure which one it is. I cut the skin off with a knife, and then I cut it into little pieces for him. And then I go in and I cut any pieces that might be a little bit harder for him out, and also if there are any seeds, which this one didn't have any seeds, I would have taken the seeds out. Do you want more? More? And this is everything that he ate. Oh, you want some more? So he had breakfast around 8:30 and he pretty much ate all of it. There were like a few pieces of egg left and a few pieces of tangerine, but for the most part everything I served him did get eaten, and he finished up eating around 9:15. So that is one thing. He does take a really long time to eat. He just gets distracted really easily. We stop and let him drink some water out of his Munchkin weighted straw cup, and yeah, just takes a little bit longer for him to eat. So after breakfast, I really just kind of watch Taryn's cues and figure out if he needs to have a snack before his first nap. We breastfed at some point during playtime, and how I specifically know that he wants breastfed is he comes to me and he pretty much demands, for lack of a better word, to be breastfed. I kind of think that that's more of like a, I need a mommy fuel up. I just need more mom time rather than like being actually hungry, because when he's actually hungry, he just kind of gets fussy. And it's a different fussy than when he needs a nap. He started getting fussy because he was tired close to 11 o'clock. So that's when I put him down for a nap. And when he woke up, Jonathan took him so I could prep his lunch. So for lunch, Taryn had some leftover hamburger, which he didn't really end up eating. He also had one of these, which are Gerber pickups. And the one that he had today was chicken and carrot ravioli. These are a little bit big for him to have whole, so I do cut them in half, and he had about half a serving of those. A whole serving is 70 calories and 190 milligrams of sodium. There's also 3 grams of protein in that. With each of Taryn's meals, I try and get him 3 different foods. With lunch, he had protein from his hamburger, carbs from his pasta, and a fruit cup. Taryn loves fruit cups. I always drain the liquid out of them, then I rinse it with water just to try and get all the extra juice off. We also don't give Taryn any fruit for dinner, so this will probably be Taryn's last fruit of the day unless we end up having a fruit for snack. That's all you get. Okay, so here's the aftermath of lunch. I don't know that he touched any of the meat. He ate all the noodles and a whole fruit cup. It's 1:30 right now and we just wrapped up lunch. He will definitely need a snack or two before dinner, and we normally eat dinner around 5:30 or 6 o'clock. I will see you guys when it is snack time and we will share with you guys what snacks we are eating. Okay guys, so it's a little after 2:30 and Taryn is starting to get fussy, so I think it's time for him to have a snack. So I wanted to share with you guys like some of my favorite snacks for him. I love convenience, and so I really like things like this. So these Plum Organics, these snack bars are probably one of our favorite things right now because Taryn can eat one of these whole. So like what I mean by that is he will hold it and eat it himself. I don't have to cut it up into little pieces. Still pretty messy because he just drops crumbs everywhere, but I have a dog who cleans up after that. The pumpkin banana ones are 70 calories, but we also like these Jammy Sammies. Now these are a little bit denser, they're a little bit harder, but they're 110 calories. I like these a lot too, they taste really yummy. He likes puffs too, but they're just not very filling. Lots of options, but we are going to go with one of these Mighty Snack bars. Do you want this? Yummy! And he usually eats at least a snack like this out here. A lot of times I'll put puffs on here and let him eat off of that, but he is just having his little snack. Also, I know that technically it's recommended that babies only eat in their high chairs, but I am watching Taryn and right here with him. Is that yummy? And then I will give him a little bit of his water in his Munchkin weighted straw cup. There you go. Is that yummy? Can you say bye? Say bye. I'll see you at dinner or my next snack. Probably dinner. So Taryn went down for his first nap of the day at 4:30, and usually I take that time to start preparing dinner. Tonight we were gonna be having some chicken nachos that take a lot of time to prep the chicken. I have to sear the chicken on the stovetop and then throw it in the oven for about an hour, so it really does take a lot of time. Once I got the chicken in the oven, Taryn did end up waking up, so I threw him in his little walker just to keep him contained. He obviously can walk on his own already, and I gave him one of these baby mum snacks. No. So a full serving of these crackers is 30 calories, no protein, very little of anything really, and I gave him half of a serving. Honestly, it's more to just keep him busy at this point. One thing that we really have been struggling with recently with Taryn is he wants to give Lola all the food. I did my best to prevent that. So this is what Jonathan and I are having for dinner. I've made these before. They're just barbecue nachos and they're really good. But I will like leave the recipe in the description so you can make them if you haven't ever had them, because they are so good. Not necessarily healthy, but delicious. For obvious reasons, Taryn won't be eating this. If it's not obvious, chips are actually a choking hazard until 4. So we're just not planning on giving Taryn any chips anytime soon. So let me show you what Taryn will be eating. It's kind of a lot, but he'll eat what he wants of it. So he's got some of the chicken shredded up with a little bit of barbecue sauce. He's ready to eat. He's got some peas. This is Greek yogurt and some baked beans. Okay, and this is everything that Taryn ate of dinner. Well, this is a little misleading because a lot of his chicken and peas did end up on the floor. But he ate all of his baked beans and all of his Greek yogurt, and he did eat some of the chicken and some of the peas. Now we have to get him cleaned up. Obviously you can see he's got lots of food in his fingers, but also his shirt is definitely dirty even though I rolled them up. So we are gonna get him cleaned up, and then I will be back to talk to you about how our day went. Okay guys, so that was our full day of eating. Looking back through the day, he had a lot to eat. He does eat a lot of food, like I said before. Honestly, I feel like Taryn's diet is pretty good. It's a good mix of lots of things. He did eat a lot of his dinner. He definitely has been a little bit more finicky about eating meat recently, so he didn't really eat too much of his chicken. And also, I mean, I think he just discovered how delicious the baked beans were and really didn't have any interest in the peas after that. But that's okay. Tomorrow's a new day and he will have different foods tomorrow too. So if you guys want to see more of these videos of what Taryn eats in the day, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up and put it in the comments just so that way I can know. I do try and mix up what Taryn eats every single day so that way he's not constantly getting the same things. Some days he has purees because we're in a pinch, and other days he has roasted vegetables, and it just really varies from day to day. Once again, if you are new to our channel, please be sure to subscribe. I am a stay-at-home mama to Taryn, and I love making videos for you guys. And that's gonna be all for today's video, so we will see you guys in our next one. Bye! Hey! Hi! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha!